What? We back for another week of the Rick and Jordy podcast. I'm one half of your host, Jordy.
And I'm the other half, your host, Rick.
What's poppin',
Back
y'all?
for another one. What's up?
Oh, I don't care. I'll say this. You watch Tyler Perry? Did you watch any Tyler Perry things?
Nah, not lately. I haven't watched the newest one on Netflix either.
I'll let you watch it. That. I say I'll let you watch it. Like I'm in control of that. But I mean, like, if you're gonna watch it, you can form your own.
Latour already told me her opinion on it. So
did she watch Beauty in Black?
Yeah, she was that the one about the strippers that she's like, she watched the first episode. I don't think she got past the second, if she even watched the second. But she basically said, I'm over this trope of strippers trying to better their life or whatever after making bad decisions or following girls that got butt shots, and what are the repercussions of those and shit like that. That's basically exactly what she said.
So it ain't just us, because we tried to watch it, bro. It was so bad. Like, here's the thing. We watched the first episode all the way through. We watched the second episode all the way through because we tried to give it a shot. You know me. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. The story, like, not the story itself, like, as a whole, like, the basis of, like, what Latour was talking about, that's been done before a million times by him in particular. Mm-hmm. And I'm over that too. But we wanted to find out what the connections were between, like, some of the people. We were like, all right, let's see what this. So we watched the first two episodes in full. We went to episode 3 and 4, and we kind of like skimmed through it to try to see what was going on. Yeah. To skip all the other, bro, it's so much nonsense in there. It was. We'll talk off camera about some of the stuff that was in there where it's like, bro, okay. But so we skipped through that. It got so bad, bro. We was just like, all right, it's like 4 episodes left. We was like, all right, let's just look up the ending. Like, yeah, like, let's see what happened at the end of this season, because I can't watch this. I'm not watching anymore. I'm done. Like, my whole thing was like, I feel like, all right, Tyler Perry. I used to want to do like work with him. Like, I used to want to do something, because I used to think, like, man, he had cool like sitcoms and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And then, like, the Medea,
he had some solid stuff.
Yeah. And so, like, when I get sent stuff about, for his shows, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm auditioning for this. Like, I'd love to work with Tyler Perry, But I was just watching it, and I'm just like, bro, like, all this content, bro, it's too much for me. I couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it today.
Yeah, man. It's like, I respect. Let's say I'm trying to figure out a way to say this, and be politically correct in a sense. I respect any person, no matter what they are, but especially Black folks that are able to bring themselves out of a situation and turn it into something that can help a lot of people, right? And I feel like he has a platform that does that. He owns the largest studio in the country, and all that. But my problem is that I feel like he's not creating a variety of stories. Like, it's just Black folks' trauma.
Yeah.
Every Black man is evil. Every Black woman is some type of, like, Latour is like some type of stripper, or they've got some type of trauma that, man, they're broken. A man is beating on them, and they need help from another man to bring them out of that. And it's just like, this is not true across the board. Like, there's stories like that, but then there are also stories of happily married men and women that have successful careers, families. The woman didn't need no saving because she already had a career of her own. She met a man that has a career of his own, and they just, they're happy. They have it. Everybody has their own, have issues.
They can come together happily.
Yeah, but it ain't always like that. And every Black man ain't out here beating on women and talking crazy to them and cheating. Cheating. Like, it's like, yes, there's people like that, but there's people like that in everything. It's like, in my mind, it's like, if you got a studio, man, bring back the sitcoms like that we used to have. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to recreate like the Cosby Show or nothing like that, or Jamie Foxx or nothing like. You don't have to recreate that stuff, but create sitcoms in that vein. You know what I mean? Like, stuff that's just lighthearted, touches on real world issues, but
every day. average issues.
Exactly. Nothing. It don't got to be nothing trauma feel. Like I love Jamie Foxx show, man. I go back and watch that now.
That's a good ass show.
Bro, he was just a dude that he came from Texas to go live with his his uncle and aunt at the hotel that they owned.
Yep, they owned it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And
he worked. He was trying to become an entertainer and acting and music. And he fell in love with Fancy, who worked there at the hotel, and they have a whole thing. And at the end, they end up getting married. You know what I mean? Like Martin. You know, I like the Wayans brothers. I'm a big fan of the Wayans brothers. My Wife and Kids. Like you have a studio, you can produce these types of, this type of content.
Definitely so. I think they're still laying for it.
It is.
Always.
We watched Papa's House with Damon Wayans and Damon Wayans Jr. That just came out, and we watched The Neighborhood, which I love The Neighborhood with Cedric.
Okay. And I haven't heard nothing about that one.
Yeah, they're both on Paramount.
Got you.
But they're sitcoms. They're just like the traditional sitcoms. And granted, sitcoms they're kind of corny, but it's just lighthearted, lighthearted comedy that deals with real life issues,
It's something that you know that you're going to enjoy. You sit down and you enjoy it instead of being taken on a emotional roller coaster of a ride.
Exactly.
Yep.
And it's okay to have those episodes, but you ain't gotta have the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Build on top of Yeah.
Let's get Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, a sitcom. I know they're doing Bel-Air, but it's more of a drama. You know what I mean? But let's get Fresh Prince. Let's get A Different World.
Okay. Have you seen? I think it might be real. Have you seen that trailer for Bebe's Kids? The redo of Bebe's Kids.
I saw a post. I didn't even click on it. I didn't know if it was real or not.
Maybe we should watch it.
Yeah.
Let me try to find it. But no, keep going. But it's after you see this trailer, it's definitely in the same vein. I think I liked it, so I could keep track of it.
I do know that they are doing A Different World reboot, but it's going to be following Dwayne and Whitley's daughter. I think they're casting for it. So I mean, somebody's already doing that, but I mean, just like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I would like to watch that because I grew up in the sitcom era.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I watched a lot of sitcoms, and bro, one of my favorite ones to this day is a little known one that I know a lot of people are not gonna remember, but it's called My Brother and Me on Nickelodeon. Two parent household, 3 kids. It was 2 boys and the oldest child was their daughter. So they had an older sister and these 2 boys. And I mean, it was just everyday little antics.
Was it the 6th episode and done? Was it that one?
Yeah.
Never be seen again.
Never to be seen again. It was like a middle class family that they just like. Alfie was the older brother, and then
I was going to say Ralphie, but Alfie.
Ralphie, you're right, Ralphie, and then Alfie was the younger brother.
Okay.
Alfie is the younger brother. Was it the other way? Alfie's the oldest. Ralphie was the youngest. No. What am I saying? Ralphie, you're right. Ralphie, and then Dee Dee. Alfie. I can't remember their names now, but I do. But regardless, it was Alfie. Alfie is the older brother, and Dee Dee is the younger brother.
Yes.
Amanda Seales was in that actually. That's where I remember her from first. Yeah, she was the friend. Okay. She was the one that talked all the time. She was the older sister's friend, and she always came over and Goo like was trying to talk to the older sister, but then she would always step in and be like, But I mean, it was just a great show. Like, I don't know, I loved it, man. Like, Alfie was trying to make the basketball team, but he was hot dogging. Like he was taking all the shots and pass it, and which I didn't agree with the coach on. He cut him. I was like, bro, he is kind of nice. Like, you can't just cut him. Like, maybe you work with him and teach him how to like pass the ball, but you ain't gotta cut him. And then Dee Dee made the team, even though he was not good at all.
Yep. I remember. Yeah, I remember that. It was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it was on Nickelodeon. Yeah,
that part I didn't remember.
Yeah, it was on Nickelodeon. I used to watch it when I was a kid, and then I watched the reruns that they had for a while. But I downloaded it to my I think my old Xbox, the Xbox 360. I downloaded the whole first season.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
So,
you still have it?
I think so, unless they took it off of there. You know how that streaming
Somewhere.
thing.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to find the Bebe's Kids, but basically, bro, it was a remake of it, a real live action remake, of drama, and basically it was feeding on trauma around the kids and why they in the position they is. So it was more going to talk about their mama. I think the mama's story, and people was like, yeah, Bebe. And then people was like, Bebe wasn't even in the movie. Why are you going to remake a movie about something completely different? Like, leave Bebe alone. That was a lot of the comments, but I think the producer or whatever, he's like, it's done. It's going to come out. I wish I could find this. I wish I could find it.
He's like, I already did it
On Instagram. Here, I'm gonna look a little harder.
Hold up.
And then
trailer. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that because Bebe wasn't in the movie at all. Which Bebe's Kids is also another one of my absolute favorite like animations.
Yeah, sure. I remember watching that at my grandma's all the time.
And my man's, what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? He passed away. The main character. He played in House Party as well. He was the dad in House Party. But he's a comedian. He's hilarious. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name. Oh, okay. Here it is. Is it? I think this is it. I think so. Let me see.
This, yeah.
Is this it?
No.
Not this one?
Wait.
Did y'all see my friend Lee this morning?
Yeah, it might be this one. This is way longer than what I've seen, though. That's why I'm like,
what do you think?
Hey, yo.
And it wasn't horror.
Yeah, why is this like a horror? Oh, yeah, no.
Horror. Yeah.
This ain't it.
No, this is it. I think I found it.
You found it? All right.
Yeah, I'm going to share my screen.
Bet.
But it looks the same, don't it?
Why they had that grown man up there with that bald cap on?
Hey, Mom, guess what we did on Phone World today? We jumped out of a boat, and then we cut Tommy Toad's feet off. Then we ran from the police, and then we took over a pirate ship, and then we got into a fight with these white kids. Cleo almost quit off.
It's the same. It looked like the same one.
My name is Smith, but I go by Bebe. For the past 20 years, I kept a few secrets. Today, I'll tell you one. I was molested. You know, sexual abuse as a child, it's a painful family secret facing our culture. You know, I just want to be the best woman I can be for the perfect man of my dream. I always wanted to create this perfect family life for the kids that I never had. And you will, baby.
It's the same one, but
okay, yeah.
That's.
I think a live action Bebe's Kids would be dope, but I think they should let it be a comedy. And
in the true spirit of the original.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of hard to do because, man, what's his name? Is his name Rodney Harris? What's his name? Let me see. I'm blanking on his name. Robin Harris. Why did I say Rodney? Robin Harris. Okay. Yeah, if you can't get, and he passed away a long time ago, but if you can't get a comedian to play that role and do it well, they're not going to be Robin Harris. But if you just can't get a comedian to play that role and do it well, then I think the only person that, well, not the only, but the person that comes to mind like right at the top, just because of how he looks, not because he's as funny as him, but just because of how he looks, is like Lil Rel. Like Lil Rel might be able to look like him.
Mm-hmm.
He can't be as funny as him though. See, because he has a Kevin Hart type humor, and that ain't Robin Harris. Robin Harris is more of a Bernie Mac style. If we're comparing styles, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it would be closer to Bernie Mac, and it just won't come off right.
Do we have any? There ain't no Bernie Macs of today.
No, because what makes Bernie Mac so funny to me is because like he's dead serious when he's talking. Like it sounds like a joke, but he's dead serious. Like he's like, you know, like when he's saying his stuff, it's a serious thing. Like he's legit frustrated by these things. Like everybody else laughing, but this is something you could tell bothered him. Like, and then he just turned it and put it into his show. And Robin Harris seemed a lot like the same. Like even when watching Bebe's Kids, like, and then like even in House Party, but him as like a character, it's funny what he's saying, but he's serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at all these kids. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really concerned about why you got all these kids and where Bebe at, where they mama at, you know, but it sounds funny because of how he's saying it. Yeah. So
that's fair. That's a good point. Who could embody that?
You can't get it. You can't get just an actor. It can't be. Because it's not gonna come off the same way. What makes that movie funny? Well, one, it's an animation, but two, it's Robin Harris was so unique in his look and who he looked and what he looked like, and just his ability to storytell, because he was storytelling the whole time. He was telling a story of, you know, going on a date.
You think you know who I think might be able to do it? Who? Either a Gerald Johnson, so Black Jesus.
Oh yeah, okay.
Black Jesus might be able to do it just because he's that type of storyteller, and I think his voice would fit that. With I think Corey Holcomb's too goofy.
Yeah, Corey Holcomb. Yeah, he'd be too goofy for it.
Yeah. Nope. Yep. Just Black Jesus. That's the only one that came to mind.
Black Jesus. Isn't that Slink? Ain't it?
Slink.
Is that his?
What's his real name?
Because he was also in GTA, wasn't he? Didn't he play like?
Yeah, I think he did.
Or something like that.
Gerald Johnson. That's his real name.
Oh, okay.
Slink Johnson. Yeah, Slink.
Yeah, he goes by Slink though. Yeah, I know him from All Deaf. Yeah. No, actually, that's a good one. Actually, I think he could pull that off, because that seemed like that would be funny with him.
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. I think if they're gonna do it, they would. Yeah, I don't know, man. And then the trauma angle, like, I don't know. I'm just over that.
Yeah, I don't get we need a good generational comedy, another one of those.
Bruh.
We haven't had one of those since the tens. It seemed like 2010s.
Bro, I need me a Friday, like the original Friday. I need that, but not Friday redone. I don't need a remaster. I don't need no.
We don't need a remaster of Shaft.
No, none of that. An original comedy that hits the same way that Friday. Simple, hilarious, just everyday stuff. You know.
Yep.
I don't need all the trauma in it. Like, just give me something to laugh at, man. I want something funny.
I'll be happy with another Soul Plane, something like that.
Oh, low key, it's crazy you said that, because I was thinking that in my head. I was gonna say that next was Soul Plane, because you know Soul Plane gets a lot of like people be like, that movie was hilarious to me.
It was hilarious.
That was probably my first, not my first introduction to, but maybe like on the movie scene, like Kevin Hart, and that's when I thought like Kevin Hart was hilarious with that movie. You know,
agreed. Yep. I like what year was Soul Plane? Was that
2000 and it might have been 2000. We was in high school, I feel like.
Yeah.
For some reason, I want to say 2004, but I think 2006 sounds about right.
2004. No, 2004.
Oh, 2004.
Yep. Okay. Kangaroo Jack. When did that come out?
Oh, Kangaroo Jack.
That was so it was Soul Plane and Kangaroo Jack. No, those were the two movies I remember. Like we would watch over and over and over. I remember Kangaroo Jack. Yeah, Kangaroo Jack was hilarious.
Yeah.
Me and my brother enjoyed that a lot.
But you know what? To be fair, I don't think we have those type of comedians anymore.
Agreed. Because all the comedians are coming from this social media. It seems like that's where the new crop of comedians, social media.
and just opinion. They're funny, but they're funny for skits.
Mm-hmm.
Or like being funny for a whole movie is very difficult. And the reason why I think the transition for like, all right, let's take like Eddie Murphy, right? I think Eddie Murphy's phenomenal, right? There's different opinions, but I think he's phenomenal. But if you think about somebody that does a comedy special and is successful at that level, if you can go on there and do an hour set by yourself and make people laugh with jokes, I think the translation to being able to do that in a movie, not saying it's easy, but it makes sense because you get the cut and do another take. Whereas like when you're doing your comedy special, you want that joke to land the first time because if you're doing a special, I'm sure they cut and do takes and stuff like that. But it's not going to hit if you have to keep doing the joke over and over again. So it's like you're going to have to improv it at some point. You know what I mean? And be funny without the script. And so I think that social media comedians have a hard time, in my opinion, have a hard time being funny without the script. Like,
yes,
you know what I mean? Like, because skits are scripted, Now there's some improv points in there, but you can tell what points are improv because they start getting a little long-winded. But like Ha Davis, one of my favorite ones. His stuff is, scripted. He was hilarious in skits, but when it comes to like the movies, like it doesn't translate because I've seen him in a few things, but it just doesn't translate on the screen as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like big fella, like that's funny. That's funny in a like little 10 seconds.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But for an hour length movie, hearing you say big fella, I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? So
yep.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, because have I seen any of them on movies for real? Besides, I guess King Bach. Was he even a comedian per se? He just did the sketches.
He just did sketches.
Yeah, but
he's been funny in some stuff.
Yeah.
But so, I mean, he doesn't do big things. I mean, he does big things, but he doesn't have like huge. Like he was in The Babysitter, I think it was Babysitter 1 and 2. It's like a horror comedy. I thought he was funny in there, but I mean, he dies in both.
I remember that.
He died in both of them though. He died in the first one. They brought him back and they killed him again.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, he even makes a joke about it in the movie. Like in the second one, he was like, "Y'all brought me back just to kill me again." Like. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Awesome writing.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm trying to think of somebody. Melvin Gregg, but he doesn't do comedy though.
Yeah, he's more of the serious drama.
Yeah, and you know what? He's made a great transition though.
He was good in that Fight Night.
I didn't even watch that yet. He's in Fight Night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a major part in that.
Oh gosh, yeah. I saw him in Snowfall. I saw him in some other things, but Snowfall.
Good in Snowfall too.
Man Boy, yeah, great character. I like the character, but I think that transition is difficult though because too people.
He was from social media.
Yeah, man, he was one of the originals, dude.
Ah,
because I think he was like Vine.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, I don't remember none of those folks.
I remember Melvin Gregg from YouTube. Like he was like when YouTube was like just becoming a place to put like skits and stuff like that. That's where I remembered him from.
Got you. Okay.
But I know he also did like Vines and stuff. Yeah. And then he just transitioned into doing, actual movies and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. He's been around for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember
it
was a dude that used to do like the pranks and stuff like that. But he was around since that guy. I forgot that guy's name now, but
he used to do the pranks.
Not Melvin Gregg, but they were around at the same time as this guy that used to do like all the pranks and stuff. This light-skinned dude. I forgot his name. I can't remember his name, but
all right.
They was about the same time period. And yeah, I remember watching him on YouTube when I was in college. And so
okay.
To see him go from that to where he's at now, because he was kind of like the King Batch era.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah,
I will put it at.
Yeah, we'll just do that. King Batch era, Maurice Kane,
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that
was a great era of YouTube though.
I remember I had one Vine that it kind of did numbers.
One of your Vines did numbers. Was it that sitting on the?
Nah, it wasn't sitting on the toilet. That was just the remake of that one lady's. I did a little thing about my fish eating shrimp, and then the shrimp being
frugal?
something else. Yeah, frugal. I wish I had the Vine.
Does Vine still exist?
It did for a little bit. Like you could watch them, but it went away after a minute.
There was an app I downloaded that was like in the Vine era where you could like make money and stuff like that. It didn't survive. I didn't know how to use it, but it was like they were like trying to pay people, and you know you can put in like ads and stuff like that. It was just like I don't know. Yeah, it was like kind of like trying to be ahead of its time and be edgy, and I just think it couldn't gain any traction. I forgot the name of it.
You ever get paid from it?
I never posted anything. I didn't know how to use it.
Got you.
Yeah, but they act like you can make some money, so that's why I downloaded it. And then it was when we was I think we was still in college, and I was going to try to get on there and do something. And I thought nothing.
It was better than
huh?
I was going to say it's better than installing the software on your computer just to make maybe $8 a month, allowing them to use your connection to do whatever.
Whoa!
Actually, you know what it probably was?
What?
It was probably them. It was probably Bitcoin mining. To be honest, they had you downloaded the software, you set up an account, you tied your PayPal to the account. The more upload is basically like peer-to-peer sharing, but just of data transfer. So the more data that you transferred and shared between the software or whatever, the more you got paid, and you could invite people, etc., etc. But it just ran on your computer. It just ran on your computer. It didn't do nothing else.
So it's not like a virus.
It was pretty parasitic. Yeah. It was pretty, yeah, but it wasn't a virus. Like I got paid a couple months. Like I would say it was decent. $10, $15 maybe the first month, 15 maybe the first month. 10 maybe the second, and then it just lowered. Eventually it wasn't even worth it. I just deleted it. But yeah.
People just use your connection?
Yeah. I don't even remember what it was called.
They was probably committing wire fraud and everything else, and it's gonna be all
doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Trace to your IP.
Doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Bro. That's wild.
I didn't even look into it too much.
This is what I was talking about earlier off camera. This is what I mean.
I wish I knew more detail about it.
No, this one sounds like it might have been illegal. You might want to leave that one go.
I barely remember this one.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wouldn't even have known about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Was this college or is this like?
Yep, it was college, and then I had like a remote connection for my phone, so I could always control my laptop from my phone, make sure the program was running, make sure if my computer crashed, I could restart my computer from my phone. It was a whole bunch of stuff.
Just so you can make $10 a month.
Just $10 a month. And probably keep a subscription on the site, on the forum.
Oh my gosh. People's committing real crime on your IP.
It was Iowa State, so.
Oh yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah, it was the Friley Meeker IP.
Oh, so we both could have got arrested because of you. That's dangerous. I ain't even thinking about that.
Yeah, it was. I was up in the dorm room.
That's that LimeWire era.
Yeah, for real.
I never used LimeWire. I don't think.
You didn't? None of those? BearShare, LimeWire, KaZaa?
No, I just did the YouTube downloader.
Oh, okay.
That felt safer to me.
Yeah, it is safer, especially at that point with that crap.
Yeah, I was getting all my beats and stuff from there, songs and everything.
From YouTube.
Yeah, download it and then save it to that little memory card that you put in your phone, a little chip. Put that in my phone. Walk outside and grab them backpack straps. Hit play.
Be right.
Yeah. We playing it out loud. Ain't got no headphones. I ain't had no headphones to fit them.
Oh man.
We playing it out loud. Straight from YouTube, baby. Ads and all. Nah, I'm playing. It didn't have the ads on it. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you were the campus. You were the boombox.
Campus boombox, man. I was that kid. I look back now though and think about that. I'm like, that was annoying. Why would I do that?
That's so funny. You had no shame, bro.
I didn't. That's the thing. Like, I'm trying to figure out why I was like that because, like, I really didn't. Like, now I'd be super embarrassed to do something like that.
I mean, at first it bothered me, but after a while, I was like, whatever. I was like,
yeah,
both of them enjoy it.
And I was cranking it as loud as I could too. That's the thing.
Didn't you say one girl asked if you was deaf behind that?
Yeah, she was because she thought I had headphones in. She thought I was just playing it really loud on my headphones. And she was like, "Oh, I thought you had headphones." I was like, "You're gonna go deaf." I'm like, "Nah, no, we're all gonna hear these slaps. We're all listening to Jeezy on the way to class because you know that's what I was playing. We all listening to some Thug Motivation, some Recession. At the time, it was Recession, so we all gonna listen to this Hustler's Ambition as we walk to class."
Walk across Iowa State.
Yeah, we're going to Forker, baby. My ambitions as a hustler. Yeah, baby. Yeah. My president is black. Hey, when Obama won, best believe my president is black. My Lambo is blue. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was all through campus. Yeah, man. And I had the Iowa State slippers on too. You remember them?
The oversized slippers.
Yeah, the fluffies. Yeah, yeah. Well, I was a clown looking back.
Very unique.
Yeah, I'm like, if I had to look at, I'm glad I don't have too many pictures of myself, like of what I was looking like on campus, because
man,
that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
It's growth.
It is growth. Bro, I saw a video, bro. I was wearing the donkey from Shrek watch on my wrist. I got it out of a McDonald's Happy Meal because that's when they was giving out like the Shrek watches. And I was like, and I remember I went to McDonald's and I was like, I'm about to give me one of these watches. And they gave me the donkey one, bro. I was wearing that mug around campus and I was wearing it in music videos. That's when I was buying the little cartoon hats. Like I had a SpongeBob hat where they had the faces on it.
I remember that.
Monster. I wore the Cookie Monster hat and the Moochalooo. Like, bro, I was tweaking. I had the little flip glasses. Like, dog, I was tweaking, like for real. And nobody told me no.
Because you were so ahead of me. You're like, this shit is hard, huh? Especially when it came to the hats. You like, this is hard. I don't care what nobody say. This SpongeBob hat,
bro. SpongeBob, bro. Like, yeah, I was tweaking big time, bro. I don't know what I was on. Like, I just wanted to be different so bad at that time. Like, I'm like, yeah, man, this is it right here. This is it. It worked out in some things, but none of those things worked out. The bow tie during performances, that worked out.
Yeah.
That worked out because that turned into a group thing. But like, yeah, the SpongeBob hat and all that stuff, nah. not my best era. Not my best era.
I mean, it was better than red skinnies, bro.
Oh, you did have red skinnies, huh?
Red leggings at that point, basically.
Yeah, I wasn't wearing skinnies at that time. I was still wearing baggy clothes and jerseys.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
You had the did you have the do-rag out the back pocket?
Yeah. Straight up 2000s, baby. Straight up 2000s. I'm like, yeah, man. Hey, I'm here. I'm gonna hold on to this.
It was 2008. So yeah.
Hey, I was one decision away from having a Band-Aid under my eye. One good Nelly song, and I was about to put
You've been like, show me state.
Hey, boy, hey. You know what? I didn't bring them with me, but I probably would have done it. Wear the headband around my neck with a wristband. You don't remember that, do you?
Not around the neck. No headband around the neck.
Yeah, so like there was like there was a small section of people that would do it. It wasn't a nationwide craze, but like you get a headband, they wear their headbands, but like especially like when you playing basketball or something like that, like you before a game you put it around your neck, just like push all the way down and let it hang around your neck or something like that. It was just a cool little look, and then when the game started, you pull it up, but you wear it over your ears. Yeah. You don't put it like right here. It's so like we used to wear our headbands. You wear them and they come down and it covers your ears and goes around your head. It was a weird era, bro. Like I don't know what was on, but then like the game over, you pull it down and it's just hanging around your neck. It was dope. Yeah. It was dope at the time, you know. But
hey, trends, you start them, you set them.
The 2 headband era, where I never got into that.
Yeah,
where it's like that. Yeah, that was weird to me. I was like, that's too much.
Never did that. I never wore the headbands for real. I had wristbands. I didn't wear those too much.
Oh man,
what did I have, if anything?
Bro, I was wearing plaid shorts.
Yeah, I had the plaid shorts. Yep,
with the
plaid shorts with the polo.
Yeah, with the polo. Yeah,
that felt cool.
It did at the time.
Huh?
Yeah, I felt real cool. Damn. There's a picture of me on Facebook somewhere. I had on a green polo with some plaid shorts, and then I think I had plaid shorts on, and then I had the do-rag on. It was like me, Ken, and Anton at one of the BSA picnics or something. I think we
got you.
I think we was freshman or sophomore. I can't remember. Probably sophomores.
I had I remember I had these black and yellow plaid shorts, and then I had some khaki and orange plaid shorts. Yeah,
bro,
heavy too.
I had these shoes, and I used to rock these mugs too. Hold on, let me see if I can find them.
Oh, that's not.
Man, I wonder if I can find them or some that look similar at least. I just can't think of what they were, because I just remember getting them, and I wore them with one particular outfit, and then I would have a bandana. I mean, not a bandana. I would have a do-rag hanging out my pocket on them, because the shorts were brown. Like I had black shorts, but they had like brown stitching, and then I'd wear like a brown like polo or something like that. And you know what I'm talking about?
No, but it sounds like an outfit of the time.
Yeah, and then I had like these brown New Balance or something like that. Matter of fact, I performed in it. The first Harambe I did, I performed in that outfit.
I remember.
Yeah, but I can't remember what the shoes look like, bro. For the life of me, I can't remember. But anyways, yeah, bro, it was a time. It was definitely a time. I can't find them, but it was definitely a time. It was had.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But
was you looking at what I was looking at?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, that made me tweak out for a minute. And I was like, whoa, what happened? But anyway, yeah, man. Yeah, man. There was that, I think that era, like where we transitioned from like the early 2000s to like the 2010s. It seemed like fashion kind of like, at least for me, I ain't gonna speak for everybody. For me, it was like jumbled up, because like I was like mixing eras at the time. Like I was like holding on to the early 2000s with the jerseys and all that stuff and the baggy, and then like, but it was transitioning to that jerk era, and I was not getting into the skinnies.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, you didn't get into the skinnies at all. Mm-hmm. I had me a fair share of them. I wore them for probably a good 2-3 years, I think, maybe. And then I was like, then I got the 511s, and I was like, oh, I never looked back for real. I was like, this is the fit I want. But yeah, that sense, I guess, when I remember going through it, when stuff went from baggy to more fitted, I remember you were very reluctant to go from baggy to fitted. You're like, no, no, that shirt's too small. And I was like, I didn't fault you. I was like, but I was just following the times. But
it had a lot to do with where I'm from. Weird. Like at the time, still in Kansas City, that was not a thing. Like
it wasn't flying, huh?
Nah, yeah. You come back here. If I came back here at that time period, and was wearing that stuff, they're like, oh yeah, boy, done went up there and changed.
I got you, huh?
Yeah, they got you, didn't they? And it's like, it was just like, nah, we ain't doing that. That ain't flying. I still had
that's fair though, because where you from is what shapes you.
Yeah.
You grew up. So
yeah, they wasn't playing that stuff. I was still going to Harold Penner's, getting my clothes and stuff like that, like down
you
in
went
the
to
city.
HP?
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
still going down the city, get my stuff, like coming back to Iowa, like when I come home for the summer, like I'm going down to Harold Penner's, see what sales they got and grab some stuff. Come back up. I used to have a belt to match every color outfit, but the belts came with the pants, them type of belts. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a spot. It was tough. It was tough. I think the only thing that came out good for me in that sense was that I got a couple good pairs of dunks from back then, back in the college times, and then I found out that I had a love or an affinity for Crewneck sweatshirts.
Oh yeah.
So I started growing a kind of a collection of those. I don't wear none of those ones that I used to. I wear maybe one or two, but yeah, still that's carried with me till today, I guess you could say.
I like Crewneck sweaters, and I was just telling them, I want to get into that, like get in Crewneck sweaters because I like them. I just don't have any. Like I got one. Yeah, I think I got a couple, but I don't know. Like my brother, he has some cold ones, and I'm like, man, I gotta get on. Crewneck sweaters, man. Them mugs is hard.
Yep, because hoodies is cool, but I don't know. I just like Crewneck. I feel like it's more. It's not as. It's more casual, you could say.
Yeah, you can dress a sweater up.
Yeah, because I wear them to work. Like I wear them to work. Yeah. I would not wear a hoodie to work.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, hoodies are not. Yeah, hoodies are. I'm getting ready to go and just make a quick run, real quick.
Yeah, or I'm about to work out, Rocky Balboa vibes, something.
Exactly. Can't really dress a hoodie up that well. I mean, maybe, but not. It's not as universal as a nice Crewneck sweater is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so that's probably the best thing that came out of that era for me. I wore some skinny jeans a couple of weekends ago to this when I went down Colorado Springs for Western night. Mm-hmm. So I had the skinny jeans, I had my plaid button-up shirt.
Yeah.
I didn't have a cowboy hat, but I had some boots. Look who it is. I had some boots. And we was rocking.
Scared of what?
Of the little white scares me, so I can't sleep right now.
Okay, walk back to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Come here. But yeah, so yeah, Western.
Yeah,
cowboy.
No, not cowboy boots. They were they're not Chukkas, Chelsea. I don't know the style of them, but they look cowboy enough. So yeah, they had a little heel on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you like to wear heels.
Yeah. I'm gonna give me some cowboy boots though.
Yeah, I'm this cowboy boots, man. I see people with cowboy boots. I'm just, I ain't there yet.
Yeah, me neither. But apparently, I need some and a hat to go in order to go to the Black Rodeo in January.
I got you.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, I mean, yeah, it would make sense. You'd probably be out of place wearing some dunks.
Hell yeah. At the rodeo on some dunks.
For sure.
In a hoodie.
Yeah, in a hoodie. With some skinnies. Well, I guess.
With some skinnies.
Maybe the skinnies will work out.
Yeah, they could work out in that sense.
Yeah.
Flashback to 2010.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, now all my fashion sense is gone. I'd be like, if it fit, because like all my jeans feel like skinny jeans now. Like I done got dad bod. And yeah.
I got all the way out of the window.
Awesome.
You said tight now?
Yeah, now all tight, man. Like, bro, I done ripped through some.
I've done that.
Yeah, I'm dad bodied out, man. It's not a fun thing right now, I like being a dad, but the dad bod part. But you know what though? I see. You know when they used to talk about like when we're younger, like there's like a thing like if you play sports with like the adults and they be like it's this grown man strength. Yeah, it's a real thing.
For real.
Yeah.
It's like even though I got the dad bod, I'm still strong as
Yeah, because I do be
been.
feeling strong. Like I be feeling strong. I just don't look it, you know. But I do be feeling strong, and then it's just like I guess when you carrying kids around all the time, or
sleeper. Yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Yeah,
that core, that back strength. Dang.
Yeah, and it's just like because I still be having some. Here's the thing, I still be having some tone to me, and I'm like, man, I don't really be working out like that. But then I think about it, I'm like, well, you carry her around, carry the little one around,
right? 20 sets of lifts.
Yeah, those are awesome.
You want the sun to burn my eyes.
Yeah, we don't want the sun to burn your eyes. That's awesome. Yeah,
but yeah, and hey man, take it while you have it, I guess. Except the dash ring. What?
You know what I wanted to talk to you about though?
What's that?
Thugga Free.
Oh yeah. Atlanta dropped the ball.
Free-ish.
Yeah.
Like he's not in prison.
He's on probation.
He still had to plead guilty. So technically it is a conviction.
It is a conviction. I don't think he pleaded guilty for being a leader of a gang or anything like that though, did he?
No, he pleaded nolo.
He pleaded what?
Nolo, like no contest.
Oh, no contest. Yeah. Okay. And then no, they didn't grant him a mistrial. They were going to.
Yeah.
They were going to. That would have been good. I mean, it would have been without prejudice or with prejudice. No, without prejudice. So they could have retried him, I think.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
it's probably better just to do what he did because when I was looking at it, I didn't realize he was facing. I mean, I knew it because it was Rico, but he was facing 120 years. Max.
What was that? 120 years.
That was the max sentence. 120. I think the minimum was 40, something like that. 40, 45, something like that.
Mm.
Something still crazy. Like it was like he'd be in prison well beyond,
where anything mattered.
Yeah, where it's just like, I mean,
his life is done at that point.
Yeah, you forget about him, So pretty crazy stuff though, because I get, I mean, that's the best case scenario for him is to do the 15 years of probation. But even still, like that sounds crazy because it's like the lifestyle he lives. And it's just like he's not gonna go cold turkey and just not like because in making music, like all his music is like slime life. Yeah. So
who knows? I mean,
I'm glad he gets to be back with his family.
Yeah.
It's just that's a tough situation though.
And he gets to be out with outside the jail cell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Excuse me. How long has he been? It's been what, 2 to 3 years that he's been?
I think they said 2.5.
2.5. Yep. See, so that's another factor. They was dragging it out.
Yeah,
dragging it out. So I can see why he's like, all right, I'll plead, and if it gets me out.
But I think though, here's the thing. If I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I really don't know like 100%. But I think like if you take a plea deal, I think you are obligated to testify though. So like if they call you in, because there's still 2 guys that are on for a girder charge.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was associated with the Rico case. And so theirs is going there. I guess they don't have a plea deal. Like they're going to trial. And so like he could be called to testify, I think, and he would have to. And if he doesn't, that'd be a violation. It could be a violation of his probation, of his plea.
Yeah.
I think I'm not 100% sure on that, but I feel like I heard something like that or read something like that somewhere. And so that makes things interesting because then, then the whole like snitching thing comes about. Okay.
Yep.
So I don't know. I think it's best to just not put yourself like,
in a position of possibly violating that probation.
Yeah, man. I think it's just like, you know what? Especially like if he's able to go live in like, you know, one of his other homes, like he don't have to be in Atlanta, so he can't be in Atlanta, so he'll have to go live in like California or Florida, wherever else he has homes at.
Yeah.
Which in my mind, I would think like at that point, I'm like, oh, I just sit at the crib all the time then. Like if I'm not doing a show, but then he can't do any content that's like gang related. So then what songs do you do?
You can't do gang related content.
So he can't promote like gang activity. That's part of his plea deal, apparently.
So he can't rap by Slime Life no more.
And he can't be associated with any felons.
Shit.
Can't be around any weapons unless it's his security. He can't be in arm's length of any type of firearm unless it's his security. So he can't go anywhere unless he's doing something business related, like going to a studio or going to tour overseas or something like that. He can't be in Atlanta Metro at all, except for the 4 times a year that he does an he has to do an anti-gang presentation 4 times a year, and he has like 100 hours of community service for 15 years, every year for 15 years.
So, damn, I had another question, but that popped into my head. So, do you think like him doing the anti-gang stuff, do you think after a certain while that will hold weight with the youth still as much as when it's okay? That's what I thought. Like, what's the point of making him do that forever or whatever? And then,
it's just a stipulation so that way they can, because really, the way I see it is, it's just like they try to give folks. When they give folks pleas, they try to give them in like probation. They try to give them all these things that they think that they can't do it, so that way they can book them and bring them into prison anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because it's like it's not going to do anything.
I'm getting everything packed up.
Next question is: since he still wants to work with Gunna, do you think that absolves Gunna from the snitching?
Well,
not allegations, but being called a snitch and being labeled a rat and all that. Do you think that absolves him from that? Since the one supposed to be snitching don't care.
Personally, I didn't think it mattered one way or other because I ain't doing 60, 40, 20, 10, 5, 1 for nobody. So
yes, I know you would.
Don't commit crime around me. I used to tell my students when they want to talk about their weekend or stuff they did and stuff like that, I'm like, listen, do not tell me anything that can incriminate you because I am a paid snitch. I will tell on you. And I said it as a joke, but I was also serious. And so like when they had conversations with me, they made sure they leave out like different details and stuff like that. I don't ask questions. So you just tell me, and then like, but if it sounds like it's something illegal, I will snitch on you. So don't tell me nothing illegal. And so yeah. So for me, I don't go by that code. Bro, I'm not going to prison for you. Sorry. Now, as far as the public, I don't think the public really cares like that. It's just a cool thing to say online because half the people that be on there talking, if you had to go in there and face 60, 40, 20, 1 year, 90% of them people that commented on that stuff, 95% of them, 97% of those people that comment, no, 98% of those people that commented are snitching. There's 2% that would be like, yeah, nah, I'll take the bid. But nah, you know what? 100% of those people are commenting because everybody that's commenting ain't even in the streets. Because if you was a street person, you wouldn't be on social media like that talking about it.
You wouldn't feel the need to validate it.
Yeah, so 100% of those people on there not taking a bid, especially for the type of time they was facing. And then like when you a millionaire, bro, are you taking 50 years or 60, whatever he was facing, 40 years? Are you taking 40 years? If you're a millionaire and you got more money that you're going to continue to make and you're in your 20s, are you taking 40 years for somebody? Let's just be honest. Like
I would.
Who's taking 40? Like, bro, if you're 20 years old, you talking about I'm gonna be in prison until I'm 60 and I'm out here enjoying all this money and fame? Yeah, you crazy.
All this money, fame, youth.
Call me a snitch. Yeah, right. I could care less. Like I'm not doing that. Like we not.
Like, I'm looking out for me.
Yeah, man. Because here's the thing: what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do for him when he's in prison? If he went to prison, if he took it and he took 40 years or whatever, what y'all gonna do for him? Prison is dangerous. I don't think people understand. Prison is a dangerous place.
It was, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and what incentive? Yeah, like you said, what are they gonna do for him?
Yeah.
And what? No, nothing. There will be nothing for me to give up 40 years.
No, bro, he out here traveling, making money, living life, young. Like I said, I don't condone behaviors that they taken or nothing like that, or actions like that. But it's just like, bro, I'm not taking 40 years for nobody. Like, you can forget about that.
Messed up.
Yeah, you think I'm about to go into prison for 40 years and have to fight for my life every day? Nah, I'm cool, bro.
Right.
I'm cool. It's too dangerous, man. It's too dangerous.
It's very dangerous. Just like, we can't say that. Never mind. Might group us in the wrong group.
Oh yeah. Well, on that one, I'm gonna stand on that one because, bro, that's like, listen, man. Here's the thing: the same people that be talking about that stuff, they be talking about, oh yeah, he snitched this. Those are the same people that was mad about being locked up in their houses for COVID. If you didn't like being locked up in your house for COVID, you know you're not gonna like being locked up in prison and not have the option to leave, because you can still leave your house. It's just, you know,
you can do a lot.
Yeah, okay. You all you gotta do is wear a mask, you know, and you can go wherever you want it. In prison, they ain't that way. From what it sounds like, they got people telling you what to do all day.
When to sleep.
Yeah.
When to wake up.
Go take a shower, go to the yard. Like, all that's, man, that don't sound fun, bro. There's nothing to glorify about that. Yeah, babe.
I need something that my
Okay, get it. But yeah. So anywho, you know. So long story short, yeah, I think that'll get cleared up, and I don't think anybody's gonna care. I don't think anybody cares now, to be honest.
I don't either. Yeah, I don't think anyone cares.
I think it was just a trend for the moment.
Yep.
Nobody talks about Tekashi no more. You know what I mean? He's out here walking around.
Yeah, that's true.
Doing whatever he's doing.
That's true.
You know, and he told on a whole bunch of people and taunted people after the fact. So
taunted hella people.
So I mean,
I think there was some video about Tekashi that is recently, but I can't remember what it was talking about. But yeah, the snitch narrative for Gunna, I think he's probably in the clear.
Yeah,
and he making moves as he intended on. But when's how soon you think Thug will drop something?
Oh, I'm not a huge Thug fan, so I don't listen to a lot of his music, but I would say he probably come out with something soon though. He got to do a real first day out track.
Yeah, I would say probably by the end of the year he'll probably drop something.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's November 5th.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. He probably need that. They made a post. They said he better be doing that Lil Durk, that All My Life. We'll be rapping with J. Cole, boy. Get on a song with Kurt Franklin or something.
Hell yeah. Him and J. Cole might become best friends.
Boy, I tell you. Now, Lil Durk's another one. He's in a little dilly of a pickle.
Pickle of a pickle. That sounds serious.
Yeah. Whenever you hire somebody to do some stuff, yeah, it is pretty serious.
And they can track back to you.
Yeah. Not a good look.
Yeah.
Oops. Oopsie.
Yeah. I left the breadcrumb trail.
Yeah. It's not a good look, man. Young folks out there, man, listen, just go to school. Just go to school, and there's a lot to life. That's the thing. I've learned as I gotten older, and I wasn't never doing nothing crazy anyway. So, but I mean, as I gotten older, you know, I noticed that there's just so much to do. Like once you start traveling and stuff like that, and you like, man, the world is a big place. Like I can go visit these places, you know, and you start making some money.
Which way is the school?
That way. And then Yeah, and you start seeing these places, you're like, oh man, like I like freedom.
Yeah,
Freedom's
I like
nice.
doing what I want.
Yeah, I like getting my passport stamped and being able to go out here and relax at a a resort and kick
Real
my feet
talk.
up. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty fun.
risking that, yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah, man. That's there's I can give you a million reasons on why your freedom is great. Even if you don't have money, like even if you don't if like even when I was in college and I was like just didn't have it, my freedom was still worth everything. Like I'm like, yeah, nah, it's still fun.
Waking up and yeah.
Because
Very fun.
you got an option to change that. Like even if you broke, you got an option to change it. You know what I mean? I can go out and go work and
If you locked up, the option to change that is slim to none.
exactly. So I mean, yeah.
You're screwed.
Freedom's pretty fun.
It's freedom is great. It's snowing a lot.
Y'all got snow out there?
Yeah, snow.
I guess it is November.
But it's the first snow.
I don't know when we're gonna get our first snow. You never know out here.
I try to keep it this way.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just ask to work from home because I'm not gonna drive in it.
Yeah, I'm not going in tomorrow. I'm work from home.
Nah, that's smart.
Easy.
That's smart.
Easy decision.
What you trying to do? Okay, you gotta go take a seat. She's going to school.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah. Well,
lesson. Yeah.
But yeah,
school.
Yeah, school. But yeah, so yeah, I mean that's pretty much it on that. I feel like I had a topic for today, but I lost it. We got to talking about other stuff that was more fun.
It's all good. I was gonna ask about it off camera, but I don't care. What level are you on Cyborg Immortal?
It's a fun game, ain't it?
It is. It is fun.
I'm only on level. Go ahead.
I caught myself playing too long the other day. You know how it gives you your weekly reports, like screen time reports, and
oh yeah, for sure.
Your phone.
Yeah, on your phone.
Yeah, that popped up as number one. I was like, oh no.
I was about to say, I was like on the game. I'm like, I ain't played the game that much.
No. On the game, on the phone.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm on level 24.
Yeah.
What level you on?
28. But I feel stuck, so
I'm stuck right now too.
Yeah.
I'm at a boss fight and I can't beat it.
I probably know which one you're at.
Which one you think I'm at?
The dude that he shoots three lasers out and they kind of converge in together.
Big ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is annoying, bro. I keep getting knocked out on that. I didn't play it the last couple of days because for whatever reason, on my side the servers were weak and I couldn't even play. So I just didn't play it. Yeah, so I didn't even play it.
Okay. Well, mine's glitched out right now where like I'm missing a weapon. I contacted support and everything. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Yeah. It's more of a game, like more of a game on on the phone, on the mobile than any other I've really played.
Yeah.
It feels more like classic like that.
Yeah. I was just in the app store, bro, and I was just looking because I was trying to find because we had been talking about it, and I was just like, man, I do want to find me another like little like pixel game or a little bit game like that. And I was just like, I saw it on there, but I usually look at like ratings, but it looked dope. So I was like, man, I'm gonna download this mug real quick and play it. And I think I might have saw an ad for it too first, maybe. I can't remember but I came around and I started playing it. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna tell Rick about this. You can play this in groups too. Bet.
Yeah, it's cool. It's pre-launch.
Yeah. That's what this is, a pre-launch.
Yeah,
that makes sense then.
Yeah, it's not the official launch.
Oh, nice. I wonder if we get to keep all our stuff then when they actually launch.
Better. I haven't got any good stuff though. That's why I'm starting to get annoyed at.
What you ain't got no good stuff yet? Like I got like a rare, like I got maybe like a rare helmet or something like that, and then
purple
items. Yeah, I think I got me one. Let me check real quick. I feel like I do have one purple item. Let me see.
And you can't stack tickets either, so that's another.
You can't.
So they try to force you to play every day. I don't like that.
Okay, no, I don't have purple, only blue.
Only blue.
Oh no, I do. I have
You got
epic
the purple
boots.
helmet. Yeah.
I got epic boots.
Oh, epic boots.
Yeah, and I do have an epic helmet. It's a Cobra helmet, but it's a lower rank one though. Yep.
Oh.
Okay. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm in that clown spot right now.
Oh, I got the tickets. Okay. Oh yeah, the Wasteland
Wonders, yeah. Yeah. But I don't know, I like my little setup for my guy. I can't beat that boss. I be running through. I could run through the whole level, but the boss is just he getting me because I don't know how to like maneuver those when they converge because it just feels I don't know. It feels like a homing missile almost.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how I felt when I first started. And then after obviously playing it enough,
yeah,
I got good at dodging it.
Yeah,
so, still I can't get over a B on it though.
You be getting B's on stuff. I be getting like C's on.
Barely. I get C on mostly everything.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, boy, that must be difficult to be getting. Like I thought it was gonna be easy to get like S's because the training always throws me off on every game. I'd be like, man, hey, I'm kind of nice at this.
Yep.
And then you get into the real field and it's just like, yeah, it ain't that easy.
Got your ass.
Yeah, I'm like, man. I'm like, what? Huh?
Let me try to see if there ain't helpful tick for making new. What? Hold up.
This is a brand new technique for making new types of enemies. You take your enemy and you splash them around in atomic ways just for a little bit, and you pull them out and you have a brand new enemy variation. This is a brand new technique.
What happened?
I don't know.
Are they farming?
It was in Discord. Apparently, never mind. It's too nerdy. We'll talk about it off camera.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead and get into the wiki then?
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay. Let's do Okay. Let's do who did the jerk? New Boys?
Yeah.
Let's do New Boys.
Oh shit.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk. I know.
You're a
jerk.
New Boys were an American hip hop duo.
Yep.
Earl Benjamin.
Yep. And Dominic Legacy Thomas.
Yep.
Skinny jeans and a mic.
Here you go, Dad.
Thank you.
It's so
Got that food.
She made me a burger and I got me something to drink here too. Thanks.
You can eat some, Dad.
I can eat some.
I'm thirsty because I'm not hot.
Presidential election.
Bet. That's fair.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Presidential election. Let me see. Do. Stuff my love. 2024 United States presidential election. This what it looked like.
Hey, Dad.
What's up, babe?
Here you go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
I got some.
Yep.
2024 presidential election. Starting at 3, 2, 1. Wiki. This actually might be a lot easier.
I think it probably. Well,
what?
I won't say it's easy, but I feel that it could be pretty easy as well.
No, it's gonna be pretty. I already know where to go.
I don't.
You don't?
Nah.
It's tough. You just gotta know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
This is not so you can't have this. See, all of the veins come out like this. So you can't have.
I'm glad I saw you do it too.
Yeah, I was trying to. Okay.
All right. What was your path?
So, 2024 United States presidential election. Kamala Harris. California Democratic Party.
I was that? Yeah. United States House Representatives from Hesperia, California. New Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I was gonna try to get to Oakland because I know she said she was from Oakland or something like that, and I figured
Not really.
Kamala, yeah. If I can just get the Kamala, I'd be cool.
Yeah, I didn't know where she was from.
Yeah. I just heard it because I heard it in one of the speeches or whatever. She was talking about growing up in Oakland or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Oakland gal.
You know what happened though? We never did the intro.
I know.
Yep, right there.
Perfect.
All right. We did it. We did it. At least we got it when we went live. We did it, right? You know?
Yeah, we did. Facts.
Hey, going live was kind of fun, man.
Our live was, it was. Our live was pretty seamless.
Yeah, we gotta do that again sometime. We gotta plan another one of those.
Mm-hmm.
We can do it with some people. We can invite some guests on or something.
Yeah. I see the snowboarding homies tomorrow, so I'm gonna ask them.
Yeah,
on the show.
Yeah, let's do it live.
Yeah,
that'll be fun, man. We might have to test one out with Anton.
Huh?
Might have to test one out with that Anton.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was thinking about Anton today and his Grand Theft Auto, the role playing stuff.
Yeah, he said he's supposed to be putting that out, but I don't know when.
Yeah. So I'll hit him up and ask him.
Daddy,
yeah.
Look at my headphones.
I see you jamming.
They help me hear so that the music can hear me.
Help you hear the music.
Yeah, she got her headphones on. She jamming. But yeah,
Do you want to hear the music?
Yeah, give me a second, okay, baby. Okay, give me a second. But yeah, okay. Well, I guess we're doing this. Okay. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. So I mean.
Oh dang.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this one up since
hit the outro.
We're gonna hit the outro with that. This has been another week of the Rick and Jordy podcast. I'm one half your host, Jordy.
And I'm the other half your host, Rick.
And we're gonna catch y'all next week. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe.
Hit the bell notification.
Bing! We out.
Yes, sir.